Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, coming to you with another video, and as you can tell right away, this is what it's all about. The Honeycomb Aeronautical Alpha Flight Control Yoke and Switch Panel, SB00301. Don't know if that's a serial number, but anyway, this is it. We got the Honeycomb Yoke. Here it is. Here she is in our original box. I haven't even opened it yet. I just barely got it. And I'm about to show you guys an unboxing of it and what's entailed. So I'm gonna try to use two hands to do this, but I'm excited as you guys are to see what this thing is all about. I know there's a bunch of people who got this already, but I'm gonna see if I can open it here with one hand or maybe put the phone down. But I think this box weighs about 5 pounds when I got it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up here real quick and do an unconventional unboxing for you guys. There it is. Uh-oh, did I cut the box underneath? I hope I didn't, but here she is. Oh yeah, oh man, look at that. Alpha Flight Control Yoke and Switch Panel for Windows and Mac, Honeycomb Aeronautical, and it says a 5-year warranty. That's her right there, beautiful box. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this with two hands, but I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and set our phone down here so we can pick up the box and get her done. So you guys can see what it's all about. I'm gonna lean it over to the camera here so we can get the box out of the box. Let's see if we can do that. Wow, this thing is actually fairly heavy. Let's do it that way. Ooh. Wow, let's put this aside. And I'm gonna show you guys this box. So this box is impressive. Let's see how much it weighs. Ooh. Actually, no, I think that's more like 25 pounds, not 5 pounds, but here it is right there. Alpha Flight Control Panel and Yoke. There she is, guys. Beautiful box, and I love the way they did this box. I actually definitely love it. Wow. And on the back of the box, it shows Alpha Flight Control Yoke again with all the switching, the master, the avionics, the hi-hat switch, the trim switch. What is that switch right here? Not sure, start switches and so forth, and just a diagram on the instructions on the box of what you need to look forward to, including mounting brackets in it. But I'm going to continue to open this bad boy up a little bit here so you guys can see what's in it. And let's set this down again here so we can get the camera in view. It's another box right here. Ooh, feels good. Love, love, love the packaging on this thing here. Looks like it's in another case. Let me see if I can get that out. Yep. Looks like we should be able to put that aside for now. And here she is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely nice. Sorry, watch my finger. So another box in a box in a box, basically. I actually love the packaging. This is not cheaply done. And it's actually, I don't think this is the most expensive yoke on the market, but I think this is good. But anyway, without further ado, let's look in the box and see what comes in here. Ooh, right away, what do we got? We got some screws. I guess we'll figure out what those screws are for. There it is. We got the manual for it. That's cool. And then in that, we got some more stuff. I'm gonna put that aside for now. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and open it up real quick so we can see together what's in it. Let me get my trusty knife here and open you up. There you go. I'm a person who likes to keep packaging original, so try to keep even the plastic bag nice and sweet, right? Let's get this out here real quick. Now, other than the screws that's in there, you have the manual itself from Honeycomb. I'm sure I'm not going to be reading the manual, but manual has all the information about the brackets and everything like that. Looks like it's in different languages right now. That looks like German to me. Here's the English part of the manual. Yep, it's in there's the directory. So it's in a few different languages, 3 different languages. German I recognize, and the other one I don't, but we'll look at it. So what's in the box? Getting started. Dual mounting solution, Alpha Flight Control installation setup, Alpha Flight Control software installation, contacts. So there's a software installation to be done. I was hoping there isn't, or we don't need it. What should be coming in the box is the flight control itself, mounting plate, the clamps, USB cord, yoke X Ethernet cable. Okay, I think I know what that is. And the manual itself and rubber caps. Oh, so those are not screws, they're actually rubber caps. And it goes into detail about how do you mount this thing. There's a micro suction pad. There's mountains. I'm trying to mount this, by the way. I'll show you guys, not on my desk, but under my desk itself. So I'm gonna do the way where I'm gonna actually set everything up and see if I can mount it. So let me just walk over here to my little sim station. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is my sim station right here. That is a, what was that, a 45-inch or 42-inch monitor? This is like a 17-inch monitor right here, keyboard. But I got the Thrustmaster throttle quadrant. Oh, here it is, right? Here's that sound. Baggage guys going by. And I have my Logitech, my Thrustmaster yoke. And I have my Thrustmaster rudder pedals, that's it. That's my sim station setup. So I'm trying to see if I can mount this underneath here so I can have it lower down to my chair. I might have to put it up top, put the keyboard on it, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's my station. But let's get back over here to the Honeycomb itself. Let's close it up. So that's the manual itself there. We also have the Learn to Fly Like Pros kit flight training course. Don't know what that's about. We have the Laminar Research Ultra Realistic Flight Simulator. So they are recommending Explain in here. That's not bad. And there's an airsoft card, Mother of Flight Simulation, airsoft.com, which of course I'm wearing my airsoft hat right now to do this. That's crazy. Anyway, so those are the things that come on top. Let's get deeper into it and see what else we got. So we have here, this I think connects to your yoke so you can move it back and forth, up and right, and then it's connected to the sim. So you have the control button. So this is what carries it, and this is an Ethernet cord, RJ45, I think what it is, but hey, that's not bad. Here we have a standard USB cable. I guess one end goes into the yoke, one goes into the computer. This is one of the mountain plates. I see that comes with it. So we got to figure out all this stuff. It says suction cup. So this surface right here feels like it should be for a suction cup. Definitely. So we're going to look at that and see. Styrofoam yoke packaging. And here's the meat of the stuff, guys. Here she is. Wow. And I think it's actually all in one piece. I'm going to take this out the box here real quick and so you guys can see what's in it in this unboxing here. Let me get some stuff out the way so I can make space for it. All right, let's do this. Let's get this camera here back down where she belongs so you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and tilt the box over and we're gonna take this bad boy out. Oh my God. Box itself only has the brackets, I think, for your desk mount brackets. There's two of them, right? Yep, this clamps it to your desk, I suppose. And then let's put this to the side. But there she is, in plastic. Let me go ahead and take it out the plastic so that you guys can see this. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yes, you guys can. Perfect. Ooh, baby, oh baby, as Captain C would say. Wow. Actually, as a matter of fact, before I take it out of the plastic, let me just test it. Oh, it is nice and stiff there. Jeez, feel that. Anyway, let's do this. This is on the unboxing and on the plastic one. So plastic can go. There she is. That is the yoke. Look at it. I love the soft touch material on this thing. I absolutely brilliantly love the soft touch material on it. Wow. This is like hard to press. Trim switches, hi-hat never used. Autopilot disconnect, and got the contact ATC button I'm gonna use down here. More switches on it. We'll talk about that for a sec, but let me grab the camera here, give you guys a close-up view of all of what I'm looking at. Wow. So there we go. Let me just wipe the camera off, make sure the lens is clean. So this is a, what do you call this? A hi-hat, so you can move around 360 degrees, but this is, I'm just in this trim switch. Basically, it's a trim switch like this. Push both of them to get a trim up, trim down while you're flying. And then back here, the button that I use mostly is the autopilot disconnect. I'm sorry, the contact ATC button while I'm flying with my left hand, and the autopilot disconnect. That's how I assign mine. So that's what we're looking at as far as that side. This side has buttons on here. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these buttons on the right side for. There's more like maybe trim switch or other buttons. There's nothing on the back side at all for it. Just what you see is what you get. And it says right here, Honeycomb Aeronautical. But the texture on here kind of feels like what's in the BMW, German car. It's like plastic, but it doesn't feel like plastic. It's not cheap. It is not cheap looking plastic at all. Give me a sec, I'm gonna wipe this camera here. I apologize, guys, there we go. Yep, it's not cheap plastic. It's got a rubbery texture to it. Feels good too. This, nice steel. You push on it, it is stiff. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It is not light indeed. No way. And down here, you have a bunch of switches basically. Let me do a little bit of zoom in here. So right here you have the master avionics switch, right? Switches feel good. They have a good tactile feel back to them. Avionics switch. We have lights down here, which is beacon light, land light, taxi light, nav light, strobe light. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, because I don't fly GA stuff, I probably won't be using those buttons at all. Over here, you have start switches. So for all you GA guys, you can start right, start left, both, and the start. Wow. So famous honeycomb grill right here. And this should light up red, which I probably wish I could turn that light off. Hopefully I can. Another emblazoned honeycomb aeronautical on the top there. What else did I show you guys? Let me go ahead and see if I can turn it around. It is actually fairly heavy, and it sits really good on the counter here, kind of a marble countertop without moving. So on the back of it, what do we have? We have a USB port. It says USB. We have a LED. What's that LED for? It is a button, but there's a USB port, and then it got maybe the connection points to suck to the table. This is just another logo for Honeycomb, and that's it. So simple connection, really. Just one plug right there, and I think there should be one more in front. So this is going to be for your standard USB to plug into your computer. I think from what I saw at the Flights and Expo up in Orlando, there should be one more for the front of it. Yes, there it is right here. So if you look down there, there's going to be the Ethernet plug, plugs into here, and then it's going to go somewhere in the back of this yoke right here. I saw, there it is right there. Let me show you guys, hold on. Let's flip this around. And right on the back of the yoke, there's the other end. So basically, the Ethernet connection is gonna go between here and there. And I think they had it like wrapped around. Let me go ahead and plug this in real quick and see. Sorry, there it is. Plug it in. And one end goes in the other part here. That way you have the connections for the buttons to the main hub. So you can actually go ahead and have the controls work. So let's plug this in here. Here it is, that's it, simple connection. I'm gonna slide this to the end here. I wanna show you guys something. From what I've seen of other demos of this, is that the yoke has a 180-degree rotation, right? It can be rotated 180 degrees, and I actually like that. And you can push in, pull. Wow, this thing's stiff, man. I hope my table, my sim table over here can handle it when I mount it, hopefully under the bottom and not on top where the keyboard is, but we'll see how it works. So yeah, that's the Honeycomb Yoke. I mean, pretty simple. I like that. Simplicity is the key, right? Simplicity is the key for all of this stuff, for it to work properly and to be good. But I can tell you right now, the feel of it is absolutely brilliant. Let me actually do the next hand, because I'll be flying this with my left hand as you're going to be sitting in the pilot's seat. So hopefully I have strength enough to this. I'm actually putting some serious force on this to get it to go pitch down and pitch up. It actually comes out also. So pitch up, pitch down, up, down, and of course left and right. And that is it. I mean, what else can I say? This thing is well constructed. It feels well constructed. I have it in one hand, but I can promise you that it's fairly heavy in one hand. Let me go ahead and clear up my keyboard here real quick. I want to get this keyboard out of the way. because this is where I plan to put the yoke. I want to put it under the bottom, but let me just put it over here and see what it looks like in the sim itself. Give me a second. Well, in my sim pit or whatever you call it. Wow. Oh, man. Yep, my table is going to have to be secured, but that's what she's going to look like right there. Do I want to put it underneath? I don't know. But she looks pretty good. Right here, she looks pretty good. I mean, I guess I could put my keyboard on top up here and still have access to the keyboard, right? I guess. I don't know. Doesn't look good, but for functionality wise, everything is right here. All my keys for my gear up, gear down, zoom in, zoom out, typing, and all that stuff. You know, I could do that. But for now, as we come down here, yep, this would be me flying right here in front of the sim. And I actually like this height. Let me sit down. If you guys don't mind, indulge me for a second. Let's see what it feels like if I sit in front of this thing. So here's my vantage point with my feet on the rudder pedals down here, right? Here's my feet on the rudder pedals, back and forth. I have the yoke in front of me right here, and there's a sim. This is wow. I'm actually impressed and looking forward to having it. You know what? It's going to stay up here. It's not going to go under the bottom. If it goes under the bottom, it's going to be too close to my leg, right? And as far as a real airplane is concerned, I've sat in the cockpit quite a few times, and the height of this is pretty much right up against your stomach, which is where it's sitting right now. So I like that. I mean, my side stick joystick is going to get used, and my throttle quadrant that I use is going to get used right here. Shut up, airplane. I know. But yeah, I think this is going to have to sit here for my takeoff and landings, guys. But that is the Honeycomb Yoke. This is the camera that's going to give you that view of it all the time. I have another camera up here that you guys get to see me in the sim. But very impressed. I'm about to go plug this bad boy in, see if I can set it up right away, do some circuits in Jamaica. We are sitting in Jamaica right now. Let me switch the outside view. We are sitting in Kingston, Jamaica. Let's see if I can do an outside view of that. Yeah, we're in Kingston right now. Something like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to get used to this keyboard being elsewhere on top here. But anyway, that's where we're sitting. Let me put the keyboard up here and see what it looks like with the keyboard. So there's the keyboard right there. So we can go back to the airplane view right now. Yeah, I guess I'll get used to flying with it like this. But that is the Honeycomb Yoke unboxing for you guys. Thank you so much for indulging me in seeing what comes in the box. If you guys are thinking about ordering it, already have it, or whatever the case may be. It is beautiful. I like it. I love it already. It fits perfectly with my black Simpit theme and my little setup over here where I fly in my corner and do my streaming stuff. And I'm actually excited now, more excited than before. I got messed over with the shipping yesterday. I wanted to do a live unboxing for you guys, but we'll stick with this video. Post a chat, comment down below if you guys have any at all. We'll answer as much questions as possible about the Honeycomb Yoke, but I'm loving it. As you say, I'm loving it. Boy. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing some real flying with this. So I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for joining in this unboxing video. Take care. See you later. XP out.